Hi everybody! Martial Arts Guy here again for a new review and a new year. Today we're gonna look at my all-time favorite martial arts movie studio of all time. To tell you about it, I want you to see the intro. That's right, folks! The Shaw Brothers. One of the greatest movie studios to ever come out of Hong Kong. They made more than 1,400 movies in their entire existence, 978 of which came to America. They're so prolific, Rick Myers, Kung Fu movie guru, devoted an entire chapter in his book to the Shaw Brothers. And today, we are going to look at my first Shaw Brothers movie, The 36 Chambers of Shaolin, or, to my older viewers, Kung Fu Shaolin Master Killer. So, let's sit back and enjoy the review.
The main crux of the story starts with a group of students deciding to join their teacher in a rebellion against the Manchu government. But the government finds out about their plan, invades, kills, and captures many of the others. The main hero's father's business is completely ruined, and he is to be sentenced to death by the government, and his classmates are sentenced to death.
Wow. Man, I tell you, this guy's had bad luck. I wonder what will happen next. He'll step on a rake and it'll hit him?
So our heroes decide that with nowhere to go, to fight back, they must go to Shaolin Temple to learn Kung Fu. But on the way to Shaolin, the two are found out by the government. One of them doesn't make it, and the one guy barely escapes with his life. But as luck would have it, he finds his way to Shaolin, and not a moment too.
Okay, so he's accepted into the temple and is given a new name, Santier, which I will refer to him by for the rest of the movie.
So Santier has requested to his master that he wants to learn Kung Fu.
Okay, in order to get better at Kung Fu, he has to go through the 36 chambers, each of which more dangerous than the next, to build him up. The Chamber of Eyes. The Chamber of Blades. The Chamber of Kicks. The Chamber of Punches. Man, carnival games sure were dangerous. Wait, they're still dangerous.
In the time that Santier has been at the Shaolin Temple, he has done very well, and the head abbot wishes to make him one of the counselors of the 34 Chambers. But one of the monks doesn't think Santier is ready yet, and he challenges him to a duel. If he can beat him, he will become the co-counselor. Yeah, the first time he gets his butt handed to him. So he decides to try again with a new weapon. He thinks this weapon is gonna do well against his teacher. But then the next night, he has an idea, and inspiration hits him. Santier has won the battle, and he will now be in charge of one of the chambers. But he's got a different plan in mind.
We have only 35 chambers. There is no 36.
I know that. But I want to create a new chamber.
Oh? And what would that be?
Shaolin skills are confined here. And in my view, that's a great pity. I think Shaolin techniques should be available to all. So then, that's my idea for a new chamber. To teach the martial arts to the people. Anybody.
The 36th chamber? That's brilliant! Now we got a title for the movie!
So, turns out the monks weren't exactly too wild about the idea. Santier returns home to find that it's been turned into a desolate wasteland, or New Jersey. But Santier, now returning home, has decided to take his revenge on the Manchu soldiers and amass an army to fight them. His followers continue to grow as he finds people willing to stand up to the Manchu with him as their leader. The Manchu don't like what Santier and his men are doing, but Santier decides to take action against them.
Let's sing.
Oh no, I gotta see this.
Now they need to find a way to separate the general from his men, and it seems that Santier has found the solution.
Alright, that's brilliant! Start!
With everything all set up, they put their plan into motion to separate the general from his men.
Ah! Starch! Now I'm gonna get fat and my shirts are too stiff!
With the general now separated from his men, Santier decides to take him on one-on-one.
You just got served, Shaolin style.
And Santier now has the 36th chamber, from which he uses to teach others Shaolin Kung Fu.
Say this, 36 Chambers of Shaolin, you have no excuse to check this movie out. It is awesome in all kinds of regard. It's got a lot of good action, it's got an epic story, it's got a great protagonist, and great villains, which make for a great challenge. But here's something you should know. This movie was so popular, it spawned sequels. I'm the martial arts guy, and I gotta go to class.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger.